Yo, man, good evening. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another live edition of the Soul to Soul podcast every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate everybody who's starting to pull up, man. We got TravisScott's live right now on his website for the Field Jacks. And I'm like a tad bit late coming on here, like a minute late because I actually got a W on these. I put in for them. I don't never like hit on the Travis website for nothing. This is the first time I ever got like an email and they told me that I could check out and stuff like that. Now these field jacks, I get it, man. Like I know they're not the most hype sneakers or anything like that, as far as like Travis Scott's go or anything. But I thought the colorway's cool. I got several Travis Scotts in that same kind of brown and tan and white kind of colorway. But like, I figured I'd give it a shot, see what happened, just like always. And normally, I don't get a W on things like that, but I did, right? So it tells me one of two things. A, there's a lot of them, or B, nobody wants them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, it is what it is. I think it's a cool looking shoe. It's not something that I probably wear all the time or anything like that, but like, I don't think it's as bad as some people kind of say it was, or some people were saying it was like it's the worst Travis Scott ever. I don't think so. Those trainers from like 2 years ago, those two trainers that they put out, man, those were the worst Travis Scotts. Those were by far the worst Travis Scotts. But hey, everybody that's pulling up right now, man, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're new on that road to 20K. I'm going to be doing something special for you guys when we hit 20K this year. And let me know if you guys put in for the Travises that are dropping tonight. If you did put in for them, check your emails, man, because emails are going out. Like I for real got a W and paid right before I started this live stream. So, let me know if you guys are going after them or not. Let me know what you guys think about them. Are they dope? Are they trash? Let me know down in the chat box below. Also tonight, man, we're going to talk about whatever you guys want to, man. So if you guys want to talk about certain things, we definitely can. I do want to talk about the Jordan 1 High 85 Bred for a little bit tonight. And we'll touch upon that here in a few minutes. I'm probably going to start out mostly with the Travis stuff since it's live right now. People are getting W's and stuff like that. So, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about any sneaker stuff that you guys want to talk about. I saw just a little side note real quick. I saw that Kanye West is officially a billionaire again. I don't know if that's true, but that's going around. So I guess he's doing his thing, selling his Yeezy products, and supposedly he's a billionaire again. So, a little side note. But we got a lot coming up. We got a lot coming up here in the next, few weeks or so. The end of the month is a little bit kind of slower, but getting into the beginning of February, we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff drop, a lot of like kind of hype stuff drop. And let me know what you guys are most looking forward to. Let's see who's here tonight. We got Keegan McPeters in the house, man. My guy, channel member. Salute. He said, "What's up, everybody?" And he saluted y'all. Salute, Keegan, man. Appreciate you for being here. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate it. Jason said, still a banger. Bet I get a W because I'm broke today. Hey, it seems like that, man. It seems like that happens. Yeah, like I said, like I don't care what Travis it is. A Travis is never that easy to obtain, man. No matter if it's a trainer or if it's a Jordan 1, a Jumpman Jack. You know what I mean? Like they're not easy to come by. It's always a sneaker that's going to be a little bit tougher or a whole lot tougher. This one, I mean, I just put in, because it went, it was going live and everything. I just got a confirmation. So they confirmed my order. Shipping was $10.65. So I don't have no tax on sneakers in my state, like no tax on clothes. So my grand total for this came out to be $180.65. And it says it was shipped within 1 week. And that's officially the Nike Zoom Field Jacks LT chocolate. And yeah, so let me know. Anybody else go for them? Did anybody get an email? That's crazy. Let's see. Who else is here? 535 Fit said, I have the old brown trainers. Leave them, bro. They're so ugly. I'm sorry. Like, I respect you. Look, my friend Crew, Crew, HHSB Crew, yo, he loves them trainers. And then my boy Vlogging with Demetrius, he loves them too. But they are god awful. I'm sorry, they're horrible, bro. But hey, if you like them, I love them, man. But they ain't not for me for sure. How many pairs for the 85s? Charles Jones. There's a couple of different rumors. The main rumor that's been going around is there's 10,000 pairs, and we're gonna have to wait and see. I heard something different today. I'm gonna talk about that here in a little bit. Goon baby in the house. What's up, my dude? How you been, bro? Papa's G in the house. He said, "Pass for me. I don't really even like the Jumpman jacks." I respect that. If you don't like him, don't go for him. You know what I mean? I like the Jumpman jacks. The field jacks, like, I'm not as crazy about. Like, I wasn't even expecting to get a W on them. They were supposed to drop, I think it was the 17th of this month. They got pushed back. I know on the 29th it's going to be more of like a worldwide release. I heard that the field jacks won't be dropping, like, I guess on sneakers or America until sometime in February. Could also drop on the 29th too as well, but I haven't seen anything confirming that. The original news that I heard that the field jacks were going to drop here in the United States sometime in February, but they're supposed to drop on the 29th, more of a worldwide release like other parts of the world, stuff like that. They will definitely be dropping that day. And Travis obviously is dropping them right now on his website. So we got another week or so to see what happens with that, if they're going to drop on sneakers at some point, or if they will be dropping sometime in February, like with everything else. But I mean, so these Travises are the first sneaker that I've officially purchased in 2025, and this was not on my list, guys. It was not on my list. So I'm already deviating from the list, man. I'm already deviating. He said, "Man, you hit everything, bro." I do not, but I've had some success the past year or so. But you get everything, my guy. You get everything. Amos says, "I do not have an email yet." All right, yeah, just keep checking, guys. They're definitely going out. Emails are definitely going out. No email means L. It does. Salute to Goon Baby. I only wear them brown trainers when it's raining and don't want to mess up the other shoes. Yeah. I don't blame you, bro. Pass for me. I'm not into these. I respect it. I hope the Air Jordan 1 85 is capped. I have the 2013 and 2016 plus many variations of the shoe, but I really need those 85s. See, those 85s, man, like, I feel the same way. Like, I got Breds, I got patent Breds, I got Jordan 1 Bred. I mean, I got Breds, you know what I mean? But like, that 85 is like a little special, and yeah, it'd be nice if we're able to secure them. Either way, no matter what the stock turns out to be, it looks like it's going to be limited. It looks like it's going to be real limited. I'm sorry, I don't know what your name says, but salute to you for being here. Said, "I'm good on field jacks too. Matter of fact, any more Travises, I'm over them." That's a solid. I mean, that's a good point to make, right? Like, some people probably might be sick of him a little bit, right? Like, Travis has had a nice run, and I believe that Nike just recently signed him through 2027. So it looks like that's about 3 more years, and who knows how much longer like these Travis hype train type releases can sort of continue, right? Like, how much longer can the hype stay so high to where everything is just so coveted and expensive and things like that? Like these field jacks, probably won't be like reselling for crazy money or anything like that. But like the Jordan 1s do, the Jumpman jacks have decent like resale value. Like, if you take an L on them, like, you're probably gonna spend 400 or 500 to get a pair and stuff like that. But like, how much longer is this really gonna like be a thing? Another thing is he dropped some merch with this release. My mouth sucks. But yeah, he dropped some merch here, and I don't know, man. The merch really hasn't been that great like the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 releases. Like, there's always like one thing that's all right, and then the rest of it's like, eh. You know, I used to really look forward to the merch. I mean, even if you go on Goat and type in like Travis Scott, you know, whatever, and you look at all the shirts that they used to drop, they used to be really dope. And now I don't know, they're just not as cool or something, you know. But like this shirt's all right, $75. There's a hoodie down here, $144. I mean, I'm good on all this, but you know, here's the field jacks, man. Um, you know, we'll see. Calvin Thomas in the house, man. What's good? What's good, bro? Thanks for stopping through tonight, man. Appreciate you as always, man. Only Travis saw one of those Oiler colored fours and those friends and family fours. Both are fire. Both are fire. Are those 11 lows a cross between the Concord and Bred? You talking about these right here? Yeah, it's exactly what they are. They're Concord Breds. Yeah, and I actually really like them. I don't want the 85s, but I'm sure I'll hit somewhere. I'm sure you will too, bro. You hit on everything all the time. So I hope the hype dies down soon. I really want the all of ones. Took an L. No way I'm paying 500 for no Jordan 1 low. Yeah. I was lucky enough to hit on those. I think they called those the reverse olives, like the newest ones. Came out a couple months ago. Um, I got those, and they were pretty dope, man. Actually, I like the women's one that like the women's sizing one that dropped the year prior. I like that one a little bit more. Matter of fact, I just made a trade with somebody, and I got a pair of those coming in. But like the resell on the women's sizing ones, they went up. Like when they started out, they were like where that medium, or I'm sorry, reverse olive is right now, where it's like, let's say $500 or so, like you were saying, and then like they shot up, like they're like $1,000 now, and like I think that that's the better one out of the two. They're both nice though. But yeah, I just made some kind of crazy trade, and I have a pair of those coming in because I've always wanted them. And you know, before they stop making these Travis Jordan ones, these prices start going up. I figured like I'll just go ahead and make some stuff happen and clear out some space or whatever. So I gave up some stuff, but nothing really too crazy. I gave up more quantity than quality, I would say. But I still gave up some decent sneakers. But yeah, and that's just the thing. Like I've been thinking a lot about these Travises because I've been lucky enough to hit on some, but a lot of them, like I either got to make some kind of crazy trade or something like that, or or it's like a trade plus cash on top in order to get them. But if they really, if that fragment Jordan 1 low that they're dropping for, I believe it's the fall of 2025, if that's really the last Travis that we get in a Jordan 1, I kind of see the prices on the rest of them going up, man. Some of the ones like the fragments will always be like coveted. They'll always be worth something. The original Mocha lows and highs, those will always be worth something. Um, Phantoms shot up. Phantoms, I mean, that was another one. I got a pair on sneakers, and then I bought a pair on resale, and I can't remember what I paid, but I know it was below 500. I think it was like closer to 400, maybe 450 or something like that. And now those shot up. Those are like $8, $9, $1,000 depending on the size that you're looking at. So like those are going for some money too. It's like it's almost like the Jordan ones, and I get it, not wanting to pay the money, dude. I totally understand. Like I don't blame you one bit, but it almost seems like the Jordan ones, like if you don't grab them like within like the first year that they drop, like that second and third year, like kind of go up. Now the Air Max ones, those have stayed pretty steady, under 500 or so. The trainers, those trainers like we were just talking about that dropped, I believe it was the same time as those Air Maxes. Those you can get those dirt cheap. The fours, they go for a lot of money. But like those Jordan 1s, man, like they are pretty coveted, man. So, right now, like I know the Canary, or what do they call it? The Elkins, whatever you want to, whatever you know them as. Those are like a sub $300 shoe. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're going to be $1,000, and but the only place they have to go is up. And if they're not going to make any more, man, like, because I think the only Jordan 1 Travis that we're scheduled to get this year is the Fragment Low. I don't know. And you could say what you want about that sneaker being plain or whatever, but there's three names on it. You got the Fragment, the Travis, and Jordan. And that one's gonna move. That one's gonna be hyped. That one's gonna move, man. People are definitely gonna be interested in that sneaker, no matter what, right? Like it is a little plain. It's not as good as the original Fragment Travis, but that one's gonna be a problem for sure. Tricky Way say y'all not liking the Field Jacks. Say I like them better than the Jumpmans. I don't know about all that, but like the Field Jacks ain't bad, man. Field Jacks ain't bad. I like the Outrank shirt. Oh yeah, they just dropped some stuff, man. Yeah, I got a discount code. I got a discount code for Outrank brand. It's in my description box of all my videos. And I got a discount code there as well. If you can use the link or the code down in the description below, man. Save some money on anything you buy from there anytime. I want all the Jumpman Jacks. The only one I don't got right now is the University Red. That's another one I'm gonna have to make some moves for and grab. They're not going. I looked today. And in my size they're like 358, which isn't horrible. 200 was retail, so it's like 150 more. So maybe hit trade block or something. You know what I mean? Try to get that in my collection. Lows are too expensive now. So like Jordan 1 lows have really come up, man. Lows have really come up. If you know me and you follow me for a while, like Jordan 1 lows has been my thing like for years. And they weren't popular. Like they really weren't. Like, and people really weren't buying them. A lot of people kind of looked down on them. It was like the Jordan 1 highs or nothing. And I just always thought that lows were cool, especially like in the summertime, man. And it's sort of like an everyday kind of sneaker. You could wear it with anything. You know what I mean? You can do whatever with the lows. And then I don't know if it was really like the TravisScott effect. But then like Jordan 1 lows over like maybe like the last 2 to 3 years or so have really gotten more popular. People have been buying them a lot more. They've even done, like Trophy Room did a Jordan 1 low. I know Nigel Sylvester's doing a Jordan 1 low this year. I don't know if it's the Travis thing. I kind of feel like it probably is at some point. Like it made them more accepted to where, people, really started to come around. And the other thing that they did is they switched up to the OG shaping. And, I get it. It's, not exactly the same as like the OG lows, like from back in the day, like the swoosh is a little bit smaller and stuff. But the silhouette alone is just a lot better. You know what I mean? It just looks clean. The shape looks good. And, they've been dropping a lot of great colorways for the lows too. I mean, they dropped the black toes a couple years ago. They dropped the mochas in 2024. They dropped the shadows in 2024. This year, we're going to be getting the which ones are we getting? The damn it, the UNC and navy blue ones. Damn, I can't remember the name escapes me. But you got Obsidian. We're getting the Obsidian 1 lows this year. That's gonna be a sneaker that, dude. That's one of the best Jordan 1 colorways ever. So they've been putting out a lot of good colorways for Jordan 1 lows. So I think like that's definitely helped as well. And a lot of them have just kind of flown under the radar. Like there's been some great ones that like have come out that people didn't really buy. And I think like retail forms like 140, but overall, I mean like it's not a bad shoe. It's definitely become more popular, over the past few years, and it's kind of cool to see. More one. What up? What up? Let's go. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else if you guys have got any emails from the Travis website or anything like that, let me know. Let me know if you guys put them for him. Are you going after him? Let me know, because the Doernbecher sixes drop tomorrow for 200, going for 639 on Goat. Is that a cop? If you like the shoe, buy it. I'm gonna tell you like that. Um, the thing about the Doernbechers is, first of all, it's a really good cause. I implore you to buy a Doernbecher something every year if you can, just because it's a good cause, man. Like it helps sick children. They let the sick children actually design the shoes. I mean, it's really cool that they do that every year. You know what I mean? Um, with that being said, the last last few years, I haven't really been too crazy about the Doernbecher collections. Um, and I hate saying that because it's like sick children making the sneakers, but like, some are cool. Those Jordan 1 lows that they dropped last year were actually all right. I tried to get those, I couldn't get them. I I'm gonna tell you, like, just if you like the sneaker, buy it, right? Because I remember last year, I'll just, for example, the Jordan 3 that they dropped last year that looked like the Midnight Navy or Georgetown 3 or whatever, that had the green slime on it. Before that sneaker dropped, like, price on that was like real high, you know. And then they dropped them, and there was a bunch of them, and then the prices definitely went down. Now, if you're into that kind of thing, man, like, hey, watch the market. But for me, I leave the Dornbeckers alone. Like, I buy them if I like them, or I try to buy them to support it because it's a good cause. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not a reseller or anything like that. Like, I buy because I like. But yeah, if you like it, get it. But if you really like it, put in for them. They could still be more expensive. Like, if you like sleep on it, you'll definitely probably end up paying more than $200 for the shoe if you miss out. Neil Beam 2325 said some brown laces will make these look like the 90s turf look. Yeah, probably. Vo in the house, man. James, what's good, my G? Blessings, homie. Yo, 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 yo. So I appreciate that, man. Like, I don't, if you guys were here last week or the week before, I was like real sick for a while, and like, I think I actually had COVID, bro. I think I had COVID, and I started feeling like myself like around Tuesday. Around Tuesday this week, I started feeling a lot better. My voice kind of cleared up. I still have the cough a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. And yeah, man, there's just a lot of sickness going around out there, man. Like, everybody in the world's sick. Like, everybody around me is sick. It's crazy, but um, yeah, but I think I had COVID, bro. I think I had COVID. I missed the Air Diamond Turf. It looked like those dropped when those dropped this morning. It looked like there wasn't that many. I mean, it seemed to go quick. Courtney Lau said email just came in. Got a size 11.5 W, man. Congratulations. It's good to hear. Good to see, man. We don't normally listen. We don't normally see W's on the Travis website, guys. Like, I got a W, Courtney got a W. Nobody else has really said that they've either went for him or they got a W. A couple people were waiting on email. Haven't heard back, but so far 2 W's. Not exactly sure, how many pairs they have or anything like that. But like, y'all know that like these are every Travis is tough, man. So congratulations to Courtney Lyle. That's a hell of a W, man. No matter what people want to tell you, it's not a bad shoe, and you got a W ahead of the release, man. So you got that secured, man. So congratulations to you. While we're waiting on some more people with this Travis's, right? Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these Jordan 1 Bred High 85s for a minute, right? Now, if you guys remember, you remember the Rebellionaire release? I actually have them right there. You remember that release? A lot of people are kind of saying it might be like that release where they went to like tier 0 stores, boutiques. I actually got my pair right there from Undefeated. And I remember the day of that release, because I really like that. I'm a huge like Jordan 1 Shadow person. I love the shadows. I got the lows, I got the highs. Like I love that shoe. And I remember when that came out, like I was really excited about that release. Just because I thought the sneaker looked cool, and I know like people kind of says it looks like Echo Unlimited or whatever from back in the day and stuff like that, and it's funny and everything. But it was it's a different sneaker. It had the band X on the back. You know what I mean? And I just thought it was unique, right? And I like unique kind of things, especially when it's done in a way that I like. So that release, I remember. I was like trying to get that sneaker like everywhere, right? Like, and I couldn't get it. And I remember Undefeated dropped them on their website, and then like that. This was when like bots were like going crazy, right? You remember bots used to just buy up everything. I guess like they canceled some of the bot orders, and they kept like loading up stock on their website. So I remember like I spent like a good hour and a half like trying to get a W through Undefeated every time that you would refresh, and then like sizes would pop up or whatever. And then I gave up. And I think it was, if I remember correctly, I think it was KB Kicks, man. KB Kicks, man. I don't know if he's in here right now, but KB Kicks, he messaged me and was like, "Hey, Undefeated got your size right now on their website." And I was like, "Yeah, I've been trying." He was like, "Nah, people are checking out, man. Go ahead, try again." And I tried and I got it. And that release, that release was weird because like no one ever told us that this release was going to be like that. Like we only started to find out like going into the release, sort of the same way we're kind of finding out now. A couple weeks out, like we were like, hey, like these might not be available like you think. They're only going to be available at tier 0 stores, boutiques, and they're going to be like done in like kind of limited quantities at each place. Now, that is what people are saying is going to happen with this upcoming Jordan 1 High 85 Bred. It's going to be more like that. Like it's going, and I made a video. I'll let you guys know all the places that it was going to be dropping. And at the time I made the video, like I still kind of felt like it was going to drop on the Nike Sneakers app, because why wouldn't they drop that sneaker on the Nike Sneakers app, right? Like you would think like that release right there, even if they only dropped a few pairs in some way, scratch and sniff, a sneakers pass, exclusive access, or he just did a draw, you know what I mean? Do a 10-minute draw, and however many pairs that they have on there. Everything that we've been hearing over the past week or so is telling us that there's going to be 10,000 pairs, which is nothing. Like that is nothing. And it was going to be spread out across 23 stores, 23 boutiques, tier 0 kind of locations. Your Undefeated, your Almam and yours, places like that. And if you break down the math of that, right? That's like 375 pair, 400, like around 375 or over 400 pairs per store, which is a lot for those stores. They don't normally get that much stock, they normally get way less pairs than that, like a full size run is like, I think 36 pairs. So if they're getting, 400 pairs, like that don't make sense. So the other news that kind of came out as far as like fueling more rumors and more speculation about this release is that actually it's not 10,000 pairs, it's 23,000 pairs spread across the same 23 stores. Okay. So I'm going to tell you that it seems like to me, it seems like there's going to be more pairs than 10,000. And I don't think you can fully rule out a sneakers app release, even though like that's what people are saying. It's supposed to drop on Valentine's Day, and I feel like I kind of feel like these numbers are cap a little bit. I just feel like yeah, it probably won't have these humongous stock numbers like these 250, 350,000 stock numbers that we were seeing for a while. It's probably not going to be nothing like that, but 10,000 pairs, man, like, that's nothing. That's nothing. And I get it. Like they're charging $250 for the sneaker, and it's supposed to be the closest to the Jordan 1 Bred, ever in history, the 1985 version and everything like that. So yeah, it would make sense to like make it like limited, but like 10,000 is it just seems like so low. Like 10,000, if there's only 10,000 pairs, I find it hard to believe because like a lot of well-known, reputable resellers got a bunch of these already. You know what I'm saying? So 10,000 to me just doesn't seem right. 23,000, I mean, that still sucks. That's still nothing. But you're gonna be hearing a bunch of things. We'll keep bringing you the info when we hear it. And I would just take it all with a grain of salt right now until we come closer to the release day. Another thing that I find odd is Jordan wiped his whole social media. And people are saying that it's tying in with the Bred release. You know, because whatever reason, and if they're gonna drop on sneakers, we'll probably see them put something on there at some point. Now, I did see, I think it was, I don't know if it's still on there or not, but it was, it had a picture of Jordan wearing the Breds. I think it was like a week ago, last time I saw it. Might even still be on there if you go to the feed and you scroll. So them putting that on there kind of leads me to believe that we probably will see something on there. I hope. It might just be exclusive to wherever the All-Star game is, or it could be something like that, man. But like, I just find it hard to believe like that they're not going to be dropping a decent amount of those. I mean, even if they made 100,000 pairs, I'd be like, yeah, that's still not enough. But when you're talking 10,000, 23,000, like that's super low, super 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 low. So I don't know, guys. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere between 10 and 23 or 50,000 or whatever. But the more information that comes out, we'll keep you updated. I don't know what you guys think, man. Like, what have you guys been hearing out there? Yeah, I don't see that picture on the sneakers app anymore. What have you guys been hearing? Because, like I said, I heard something. I think it was today, or it might have been last night or today. I can't remember. That 23,000 pairs is probably more accurate. So 20. So once again, the math ain't mathing though, right? Like 23,000 pairs across 23 locations is 1,000 pairs per store. That's a whole lot of pairs for those little stores like that. Like when we order stuff from the Nike sneakers app and they got all this stock, like we're ordering it straight from Nike. They got the warehouses full of these things. These little stores, like if you've been in them, you know what I mean? Like they're not big. You know what I mean? Do you know which Shoe Palace location is the Jordan 185 dropping at? Off, I don't at the moment. Of the cement fours in May are obtainable, or I'm a crash out. I can, I can deal. I can deal with the Bred L. You know, I want to tell you that it's gonna be like a major release, like the Military Blues or the Bred 4 Reimagined was, where there was just like a good amount of pairs. Like I'm hoping for that as well. Some of these releases though, like will be real limited. Like if it turns out that this Bred 1 is stupid limited 10, 20,000 pairs, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, I mean, one thing that Jordan Brand is doing this year is they're pulling out all the stops. They want to bring the hype back to their brand. They want to be, not that they're not recognized as being on top, because they are. Like no matter what they do, um, but I was showing somebody some. We were doing the member live last week after the live that I normally do on here, and I think it was me and Yayo, and I came across something, and it was like um top Jordan sales or something like that. And all like the top sneakers that sold for them that made them the most money were like ones that like we let sit and go to outlets, bro. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even like the hype stuff, like, and by hype I mean like OG colorways, like military blues or Bred fours. Like it was all like stuff that like, we weren't buying, we let sit. Like we ain't, you know what I mean? We didn't even talk about because we ain't want it. It was like all that type of stuff that like you don't even think sells, and you're like, oh, it's going to the Nike outlet and it's going here. Yo, people still buy that stuff, man. Like that still brings them in a bunch of money. And we were going off of like what Jordan Brand has made. They made more money every year from like 20, I think it was like 2017 or whatever. But like there was this whole article that me and Yayo were looking at. And they, as far as down of a sneaker market as we had in 2024, they made like 1.5 billion or something. Now I'm paraphrasing what the number was, but it was like a billion or two, almost 2 billion more in 2024 than they made in 2023. And they made more money in 2023 than they made in 2022, and they made more money in 2022 than they made in 2021. But one thing that Jordan Brand and Nike are really focusing on this year with the 40th anniversary of Jordan is like they want the hype back. They want people to be glued to these releases. And to do that, they had to go in the vault, man. They got to bust out Ferrari 14s. They got to bust out the Jordan 1 High 85 Bred. They got to bust out, shattered backboards. They got to bust out the white cement 4s. They got to bust out all these releases that a lot of us want, never had, and it speaks to like the real soul of what Jordans are for a lot of people. Like they're bringing that out for the 40th anniversary, and they're doing it for the anniversary, but I feel like they're doing it as well to put their foot on somebody's neck, and if you look at a lot of this whole long list of releases that are coming out, we got collaborations, we got a whole regular Jordan release that aren't collaborations or none of that. We have all these releases coming out, and when you really think about it, and I've said this before, there's no way that they can make a ton of all these shoes and drop them all. There's no way. And have it be successful. And by successful, I mean no pushbacks, no delays, no none of that. Like, and I know that they start doing all this well in advance and everything like that. But if you look at all, if you look at all the years, if you look at all the releases, they always have things show up late. They get pushed back. I mean, they pushed back the entire Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined like a few days or a week before it was supposed to drop. And that was October, and they moved it all the way to February. Then it was supposed to drop February 1st. Then they moved it to February 15th. Think about it. They're dropping the Bred ones on the 14th. And the very next day, they're dropping the Black Toes. Consolation prize right there. You know what I mean? Similar kind of colorway, black, red, and white, black and red or whatever. And, and then people are going to buy that. But like, why did they push that sneaker back months and months and months? It don't make sense. Especially because like those were all over the streets. Those were going for below retail before that original release date ever came. They were going for like 160, 170, 150 probably, something like that. I think a lot of people that I know that actually sell sneakers are selling them for like 150. So they're selling them for under retail. So, and the black toe is an OG as well, right? Like the black toe, that's another, I mean, did they push it back because it didn't look good for the release and they were scared that it was going to be embarrassing if the sneaker sat and no one bought it? Right? Because as you guys know, man, when it's going for below retail before the release date comes, man, like people are like, I'll wait, try to get it for even cheaper later or whatever, see what happens here, see how long they sit, see if I get a discount on them, use my finish line discount, 20% off, whatever, $20 off, whatever it is. People out here, they're trying to save money on the release, right? And that's a smart thing to do because for a lot of those releases, man, you only got to get them day one. You ain't got to get them day one, man. And then you started seeing like Nike would do, they did it with the Black Hat 3s They do it. They just did it with the Black Cat 3s to where like they put the release up, they let it sell for like 30 minutes, and then they put launch ended. And then they've restocked the shoe. It's restocked at numerous times. There was even supposed to be a Jordan Reserve today that I don't even think happened. They was supposed to include the Black Cat 3s, the Jordan 14 Black Toes, um, Black Cement 3s. Other stuff was like rumored, and I don't think it happened. I kept checking in on it because that was like the rumor was we were supposed to get a Jordan Reserve today, and then that didn't happen. They dropped the Dion's, they dropped the Forrest Gumps and some other stuff. I think like a Chinese New Year Jordan 11, I think was today as well. But like some of these releases will be more limited, and that's just the way it's gonna have to be, man. I don't, I think they could pick and choose which ones are going to be limited. But like, I saw the whole like Jordan team video for the Bred one, and like they were like deconstructing 1985 Bred ones, trying to figure out the shape, trying to figure out like how big the tag was, and they were saying how they were all made in different factories, so like there wasn't like an exact science. No one left any blueprints for them in order to do it. So they had to take like the old ones and kind of deconstruct it in order to reproduce it in a modern way. And from what I've seen, the leather on it's real thick. On the body of the shoe, the upper, the mid panel, the front of the sneaker, all that stuff. Like it has this real thick leather, and then like the Nike swoosh that's on it has a synthetic piece. So it's not all like all made up in that same letter. I mean, it always except for the swoosh or whatever. But like, it looks dope, man. It looks dope. Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, as much as I really want that shoe, if this thing is stupid limited, 10,000 pairs, 20,000 pairs, yo, the resale on this day one is gonna be ridiculously high. Resellers that are getting them earlier is charging 900, $1,000 for them to get them. You know what I mean? And if they're that's probably kind of the neighborhood that they'll be at, right? Like if you think about it, like if there's only X amount of pairs, man, like they'll probably be something like that, which will, for me, I'm not paying that. Like I'm not paying that, $100, $150, maybe $200 here and there. You know what I mean? For something that's like special. Yeah, I would pay that, but like when you start getting into like the $1,000 range, man, like I don't need it that bad. You know what I mean? I don't really need it that bad. It's but not in this year, not in this economy. You know what I'm saying? Not in today's world, because there's gonna be so many other things coming, and you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens, guys. But let me see. Crown Heights Gang said it's like 9,000 pairs left with all these people showing pairs early. I mean, that's what I'm saying too. Is like if there's really only 10,000 pairs, like I've already seen like a good amount of pairs already out there, like in the streets, right? So I don't know. It seems like there got to be more than 10,000. Anybody get W's on the field, Jacks? Medina, I did, and Courtney Lyles, I believe hit as well so far. What about you, man? Did you go for him? Yo, little Titan in the building, man. What's good, my guys? Salute. Appreciate you for sliding on through, bro. Appreciate you as always, little Titan. Hit on sneakers for the Bred 4s, but to get my double up and my brother's pair, I had to hit like 7 or 8 stores. Can't see the white cement being easy. The Bred 4, dude, those Bred 4s last year around this time, they were something serious. Like people were into those. I mean, they were. I think that was the most hype release of 2024 was the Bred Reimagined. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see it for sure. The white cements, though, like that's. I mean, that's one of the. It's just like the Bred 4s. I mean, it's one of the best Jordan 4 colorways, man. And the thing about the Bred 4, or I'm sorry, the white cement 4s is like, even if you had them before or you have them now, them joints are yellow. You know them cages are yellow, bro. Like, like that white sneaker is not holding up great. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you did, it's yellow in. And so people are going to get them that already have them. It's not going to matter. People are going to want them that haven't bought a sneaker in 10 years. They're going to come out for that because it's a Jordan 4 white cement. And, everybody in between. And then people are going to want 2-3 pairs of them. I don't see it being the easiest sneaker to obtain either. Unless they make a ton of them. If they make a ton of them, it's definitely going to make things a lot easier, um, a lot more easier to stomach through the release, right? But I mean, there's people that literally like their whole year is the only sneaker that they want is the Air Jordan 4 white cement. So hopefully, hopefully they do make enough of them. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain releases that should have big stock, and then there's certain other ones that maybe shouldn't be as hefty. But that's one that I think definitely should be. They're not going through all this weird Jordan 185 thing with that, I don't think. It seems to be just like a regular kind of Jordan 4 release. So we'll have to wait and see. Glad to catch you on the stream, man. Hey, glad to see you on the stream, man. Glad to see you on the stream. Moneybag said unauthorized reps, Bred Jordan Retro 1 high 85. Here we come. Nope. Not me, bro. Not me. If I get them for retail or, some kind of deal on them, yeah, I would get them, but I'm not gonna go to the cross the water people. I'll just move on, man. You know what I mean? I'll just move on. I got Breds anyways. Like, I don't necessarily need them. I just want them. I think they're cool. And it's the Bred 81 high or 85 high. Why wouldn't I try to get that? Budgie. I checked out on the Travis and haven't gotten an order confirmation. Yeah, I got one when I checked out. I got one like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes later. Yeah, I would just keep checking your email periodically. Also, check your spam folder too. Finally, we're back to normal in LA. I'm glad to hear that, man. I wasn't sure if like that fire was still going on because like I heard like y'all didn't even have water. Like, they cut off your water supply. Like, I didn't understand that, but prayers to you and your family and everybody affected out there. That's insane. Super K said he signed up for the Field Jacks. Well, let me know if you get them, bro. Let me know if you get them. I got the W. Signed up, never got a checkout email. If you never get a checkout email, then that means you were not selected. You need those 85s. 535 Fit said they know we have no chance to get the 85 high, so now they want us to feel good and get the black toe. Kind of what I was thinking, man. Kind of what I was thinking. Nice consolation prize. You still get your black and red sneaker. Kind of what I was thinking. When are they dropping? If you're talking about the 85 Bred, it's supposed to be on Valentine's Day. Another thing is, right, like normally like coming up like in February, like coming kind of like around like All-Star weekend, we normally get a shock drop of something. Who knows what that'll be. Maybe next week we might get a shock drop because was it the Black Toe Reimagine drops on the 8th, 14th is the Breds, and then the 15th is the Black Toes. So maybe we'll get a shock drop on one of those here coming up in the next, week or so. So stay tuned for that because normally we do get one. You know, nothing's guaranteed, nothing's promised, but they should shock drop the Bred ones, like at least something, even if it's like 500 pairs, like do something. Is the 85 high dropping on sneakers app? According to rumor, it's not looking likely. Does that mean it's not going to? I don't know. They could drop on sneakers. Are they going to? I'm not sure. But there is something, they are doing something, different with this type of release. So we may not. But we'll see. Jock Wynn said I hit on the Travs. Hey, congratulations. I'm happy to hear that, man. Congratulations. We got a couple of W's here tonight, man. Yeah, a couple of W's. Missed on Travis, hit on the Diamond Turfs. That's cool, man. A lot of people wanted those. Since 85 high is so limited, I wonder what the next shoe this year will be as limited as the 85 high. Well, I tend to think that it's going to be like the Jordan 1s is kind of like my first thought. Like, I don't know that for sure, but 40th anniversary of the Jordan 1. So, if they're doing it with that, maybe like the shattered backboard, something like that would be like stupid limited or something like that. Maybe they'll only be available in a certain place. Who knows? I kind of feel like some of these releases, like I feel like the Ferrari 14s, for example, I kind of feel like those would be limited. The shattered backboards, I could see those being limited. There's just so many releases. It's hard to pinpoint, but like I definitely kind of would think that it might be the Jordan 1s right now. Lifter CB in the house, man. What up, bro? What up, family? He said, I got to hit that like button and sub up, man. Member for 14 months, man. I appreciate you for all the support, man. Thank you so much, bro. And definitely listen to my boy here, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me and sub up if you're brand new, man. On that road to 20K this year. 20K. No one ever needs $1,000 shoe, bro. No, nobody does. Nobody needs $1,000 shoe. You're absolutely right. Did he hit on him? Where Yayo at? Kenny Williams said the crazy thing about it is that people were paying the high for those 85 highs. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I seen it. Yeah, people are actually paying for that. I seen what was it? The people on people who deleted the app, the TikTok app on their phone. They're paying thousands of dollars for for your phone or whatever, like on eBay. I seen some selling for like around $2,000 or $3,000. Some people were selling them for like 7,500. I don't know if those are selling, but I did see on eBay. Me and my boy looked it up, and we did see some sales like a few days ago, and it was like around like the $2,000 or $3,000 range. Which I don't even understand how that would work, right? Like because I got TikTok on my phone. I didn't delete the app. Let's say I wanted to sell my phone. So that's my whole Apple ID, right? So like, how am I going to sell you my phone without you getting like my information and stuff like that? Plus the TikTok account, you could sign out and sign into yours or whatever. So that's not necessarily like that big of a deal, but my phone itself, you know what I mean? So I don't know how people are doing this, man. I don't know if it's like easier to do on like an Android. Like I don't know, but people are selling their iPhones and their Android phones with the TikTok app on it to people that are willing to pay thousands of dollars for it so that they could go on TikTok. Nobody needs a $2,000 TikTok app. You know what I mean? But like people spend money on stuff crazy stuff all the time. Dude, you remember, what was that, like 10 years ago? When Twinkies went out of business for a minute and people were hustling Twinkies on eBay, bro, for hundreds of dollars for a box of Twinkies. And people were paying it for effing Twinkies. Twinkies, bro. I know this is off topic, but anyone heard any good news on the Taxi 12s releasing in 2025? Other than I could see that one being limited too. Other than they're releasing, which kind of shocked me because like they put that info out like towards the end of the year, and that was one that I didn't think that they would bring out for 2025, and then they added it super late. But we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Like, there's so many releases. Like, I feel like some of these will definitely get pushed into next year, but who knows? Who knows, right? Um, but I mean, the Taxi 12s. I mean, it's a classic. They've given us every variation of that shoe over the last whatever how many years. Red taxis, royalties, except for the taxi. So I thought that they would just sort of continue on that type of trajectory for a minute and then give it to us a little bit later. But supposedly they're dropping this year, and you know, I think I honestly feel like they're a tad bit too late on that train. Not that people that really like it won't buy it or whatever, but like I feel like if they would have dropped that sneaker around the time they dropped the royalties, which looked almost like it, but it was not like it. If they would have dropped those around that time, that sneaker would have sold, done well, and really moved. And I feel like, you know, unless they make that sneaker really limited, I feel like that's going to be a sneaker that people will now pass on. You know what I mean? Like, not to take anything away from the shoe, what it means, what it stands for, how much we like it, but like when you look at the overall view of things, right? Like that sneaker is not going to mean that much to like a younger person, like the younger generation. Not going to, you know what I mean? So if they do make a bunch of those and they make that like a super GR or whatever, like 12s, besides maybe like the flu games, they sell you know they sell really good, and like where I'm at, right? Like it's more of like a hood type sneaker. I know you hear that all the time when it comes to, but it's true. Like I see a lot of people wear Jordan 12s where I live at, where I'm from. But like 12s don't really move the needle unless it's like a flu game, or even like the collaborations that have come out for 12s haven't done well. The All Moment Years, both of them, those didn't do well. The Soulfly Jordan 12 that just came out did not do well. Um, like unless it's like a big time OG. But I feel like they waited too long to bring that taxi back, and I feel like if they do make a ton of them, man, I kind of feel like that one might be a pass for some people. People are still gonna buy it. Don't get me wrong. People love that shoe. Like, I'm not taking anything away from that shoe, but I'm just looking at it like from a bigger perspective. In a year where like they're dropping all this stuff, man, like Jordan 1 UNC reimagined, that we got Alma 3 coming out in March. We got another Alma Year Air Jordan 5 coming. We got the flu game 12s. Black metallics are coming. What else? The Jordan the fire red 5s with the black tongue. People forget, like even I forget about some of these releases, bro. Gamma 11s at the end of the year. We got the SB Jordan 4 navies coming out. Black Cat Air Jordan 4s are coming out. There's an Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago coming out. There's just a lot, man. There's just a lot. So it's, we're just going to have to take it day by day. Release by release. Finally a W on the Travis website. I hope I can hit on the next Travis Lowe. Sneakerhead from LA, man. Congrats to you on the Field Jacks, man. Salute, my guy. This is water, by the way. Super K asked, how do you feel about the Lucky Shorts, James? Like, I don't hate the shoe or nothing like that. I just feel like it's kind of like it's kind of like the UNC 3. I don't personally see myself getting excited about that one. It's not horrible. I would in any other year, I probably would be more inclined to buy that. You know, um, I reserve the right to change my mind, obviously, but just right now, just I don't know. I'm not really that excited about it, man. It doesn't really move me. Um, it's just like what they did with the royalties and the taxis. You know, they give you something kind of close, but they don't give it to you. Um, that's kind of how I feel about it right now. Anyways, I don't see myself buying it. I'm still waiting for L on a size 9. Love light. Um, if you didn't get an email, that's an L. It says that it's on the website though. It says that they're processing, so I don't know if that means. I guess that means it's over. Looks like they're processing orders. I say processing, but I don't know. Just keep checking your email for a little bit. It's only 8 o'clock. Shock drops for the fives would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice to get that one a little early, but I don't know. They're supposed to drop on the 8th of February, so they would have to shock drop them like nowish, like soon, like very soon. Mario, what up, dude? Salute, my guy. James, thank you for doing these lives and all the videos you put out. Really enjoy the content. Hey, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you for saying that, and thanks for supporting me, man. You know, that's why I do it. For you guys. And now when I know that you guys enjoy what I do, makes it a lot easier to come do it when I don't necessarily feel like if I'm sick or like I'm tired. Makes it a lot easier to do that. So I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Salvador said people are saying they might shock drop the Metallic 5 Reimagined next week. Yeah, I mean, it might. I mean, that's the next biggest kind of release coming up is that one. I doubt we'll see a Jordan 1 Bred shock drop, so that takes that out. And the black toe, I don't know, But yeah, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. Like, I would like to get that. I would like to get a shock drop for the black metallic fives because, like, that's a cop. That's a cop. They did a good job on that shoe. They did a really good job on that shoe, and I think that I think people, even if they're not the biggest five fan, right? Like, there's a lot of people collecting all the reimagined. So just it being a reimagined, it's gonna have a level of interest that I think is a little bit higher. And then it's also an OG, right? Like, it's probably top 2 or 3 Jordan 5 colorways of all time. It's like in that top 3. Some people will tell you it's the best Jordan 5 colorway of all time. Um, I really like the Jordan 5 Fire Red Black Tongue that they're like, and they're bringing that back this year. So, like, that to me is a little bit better than the Metallic 5s. But yeah, the Metallic 5s, dude, are dope. They're really dope. Ryan McPherson, man, what up? What up? What up? Invest. What are we investing in, bro? Those are 1K. What shoe are you talking about? Brian McPherson said he also hit on the Travis website. Decent amount of W's in here tonight for this shoe, man. Decent amount of W's. Congratulations, Ryan. TikTok like crack. She's yeah, bro. Like they're like, dude, go on eBay. Go on eBay and look for yourself. Do a factory reset on the phone. People resell phones all the time. Yeah, but if I do a factory reset on my phone, it takes away all the apps and everything. So how are they selling the app? How are they selling the phone with the app on it without losing their personal information? You see what I'm saying? Like because if I want to sell my iPhone, I just wipe it back to factory, right? And that takes my Apple ID off. It removes all my apps, all my information, all that stuff. Removes it off the phone, and then I can sell it. But these people are buying the phones with TikTok installed on it. So how are they doing that? Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this guy! What up, man?
What's up, my dude? What's
Where you
going
been,
on?
bro? How you been?
Good, man. It's been busy, man. Friday's been hectic for a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. How's everybody in the chat, man? Hope everybody's good. Miss
You come
being
on?
here.
Did you come on to clown me because I got a W on these field jacks?
Nah, did you get the W? I
I
missed it. I
did.
didn't know if
I
you
did,
did.
bro. I did.
Off the website. Look at that.
Bro, I never done that before.
Yeah, never have I ever hit on that site, man.
I got the email. I looked
Congrats.
at I was about to come on here tonight, and like
Yeah,
I'd put in I was down there eating with my girl when I put in, and I come up here, and I was
right.
like, let me check my email real quick,
What's
and I was like, oh, wow,
up? Congrats, man.
yeah,
That's crazy random. Were they high? Were they on your list though? Be honest. Right.
nope.
Yeah, not mine. Not at all. I was like, I get them. It'd be nice to review them, take a look at them, but that's about it, man, for me. But hey, anybody here hit, man, in the chat?
We got I would say maybe about 5 other people hit.
Nice. Congrats. That's what's up.
You don't see that. You don't see that too often
Nah.
when Travis releases.
Yeah, no doubt. He must have
So is this a sneaker that nobody wants, or do they just have a lot?
I think it's a combination. It's definitely, one down the list. From the demand standpoint, there's no backward swoosh, man. That immediately going to turn off a big chunk of the Travis love,
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a whole new silhouette. But, hey.
Did you try for him?
I put it in. I did. I said, I'm going to enter at least. See what happens. I ain't expect nothing. And I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that was how I was feeling about it. I was like, I'll put in for him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And they don't, they don't. I don't think they like me over there. So like, I wasn't. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting nothing.
Not at all.
I made all those Air Force One videos. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the Utopia.
Yeah, I made all those Air Force One videos. So like, I was like, I ain't expecting nothing
They're
from
like,
them.
who's this guy making 10 Utopia Air Force One videos?
Yeah, because the shit never shipped, and then when it did, it was the wrong side. Like they kept giving me a reason to keep making videos.
Right.
Like,
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, but like,
But
I
anything
don't.
good with you, man?
Yeah, I mean, bro, I've been real sick, like
Yeah.
up until recently. I think I had the vid.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I think like it was real bad. Like I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, like I couldn't. You know what I mean? I was still going to work every day because
right.
They don't give you off work for that anymore, even if you have it. Like I didn't get tested for it or nothing, but like even people were like commenting on my videos, like, "Dude, you sound like you got COVID. You sound like you got COVID." I'm like, "Yeah, I probably do." And then I remembered that when I did have it, like originally back in like the height of it, I remember I sounded like that.
Yeah. That the respiratory, man, it's tough.
Yeah, I sounded like because I was like talking like this and like you know what I mean. Like it was horrible. So I didn't really make a bunch of videos at that time because I didn't have no voice.
Right. I mean, you can't. You guys, it shuts you down for sure.
Yeah. But I started feeling better like earlier this week, and yeah, I wasn't really even expecting to go for these. I wasn't expecting to get them. I never looked at them like they were horrible. So I was like, well, if I get them, cool.
Right. I mean, they cool. Right. It's like it's a cool pair. But it wasn't anything I was like, yeah, I definitely want to cop these.
You know what?
I see. Nice. I
see me wearing them with some like swishy pants or something. You know what I'm saying? But bring the swishy pants back.
Right. Like I'm about to take a jog, but I'm not.
Yeah. Like. But
I'll walk fast.
No, but man, what's been going on with you, man? I see you. You've been putting out videos and stuff.
Yeah. Just just trying to just drop some videos, man. Just been busy, dude. Like for real. It's just been life, man. Kids and son was home for the Christmas break from college, and he's back at school. Daughter's back in school. She was sick. We just been running, man, here and there and everywhere. Dropping some videos, copping some kicks a little bit. Been selective though over the last, I don't know, month or two, but got a few things here and there. So
I've
waiting
been
on.
I've been pretty selective too, man.
Yeah, I passed on the Black
Black
Hat
Cat.
3. Yep, passed on those for now.
I did too, and that hurt.
Yeah, that was one I was like, man, should I or should
Yeah.
I not? Like I was really, yeah, that one I get you. It definitely did. I
Yeah,
was like,
because I actually like those. I always wanted them to
yeah,
come back. But like they've restocked like 100 million times already, so it's
right,
like they're gonna be there, and I don't think they're gonna
yeah,
be like bussing
nah.
crazy. They're even talking
So
about
like retail at
they
this
were
point.
supposed to drop again today on a Jordan Reserve that I don't know what happened to that. But
Yeah, never happened. Right. But nah, man, I got what did I get? I got Kobe's. I did get those year of the Mamba.
I
That I
saw
haven't
that.
gotten yet. Somebody hit for me. I'm waiting on. She shipped them yesterday, so they should be in a couple of days. They kind of wild with the snake on the side, but I love my Kobe's, man.
Yeah.
So and what else? Those velvet brown Travis got those on the W.
Jumpman Jacks.
Yeah. No, the brown one, the velvet, the suede brown joints, velvet brown. Travis one low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
that this year or was that
that
December?
was
That was
December. That was in December, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was right at the end of December. Yeah, that's right.
There's so many sorry. There's so many I
I
know.
know,
There's so many
dude.
brown Travises, dude.
It is. It is a million browns.
I got two pairs of the brown Jumpman Jacks.
You do? You got two of
The
them?
brown and black joints. I got
Yeah.
2 pairs. Yeah, I hit look, me and my girl, the day that they came out, she was
Right.
getting a tattoo, so she was off work, and I wasn't feeling good, like, a little bit, so I called off work, so she was like, let's go have lunch with my or breakfast with my dad or whatever." I was like, "Alright, cool."
Yeah.
So, we leave breakfast, I'm coming up the hill, I'm driving in the car, and
Yeah.
it become 10 o'clock, so I'll pull over, I'm like, "Yo, get on sneakers and put in for these," right? So, we sat there, and, like, I put
Yeah.
in, she put in. I'm driving home. I get the notification says you got him, and then she got the notification. It was like you got him. So before I even got back to the house, we both got W's on that shoe, and they're both from me or whatever.
Yeah, that's dope,
Um,
man. That's
but
what's up.
yeah. So I got two, dude. I've had my Travis luck. Like
Yeah.
I
No?
don't know,
Crazy.
what's going on, bro. Like I did not get a W on those velvet browns that you said
You
you
did
got.
it.
I did
Okay.
not.
Yeah,
I did try for him because
yeah.
why not? But
You gotta try, right.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
but
I got them sneakers, man. Surprisingly. Been forever since I
was
got a
that your
sneakers
first
W.
Travis sneakers W?
Nah, I got the ones, the highs back in
Back
whatever
in
that was.
2018?
Yeah, 2018. Yep. But yeah, man, I was pumped. I got the, because I do Apple Pay, so the Apple Pay notification come through first,
Yeah.
and you hear that little ting. I'm like, oh.
That Apple notification is that Apple Pay that's
Yeah,
everything, bro.
I love it. It comes before the sneakers notification, so
It's better than the got 'em, bro.
right,
It's better. Like
exactly.
if you have
You're
an
like,
iPhone,
oh,
an
oh
Apple
yeah,
Pay, you know what I'm talking about, man. When you put
yep.
on and you see that Apple
That
notification
charge
come up,
come through,
and you see that Nike with that however much it costs, you're like,
yeah. Like I'm good. I'm in there.
yeah.
Exactly. But
How do you feel about those velvet browns?
I like them, man. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't laced them up fully to wear them or anything, but I just got to figure out like how to wear those. I mean, with jeans, probably not, but I'll do something with them. I feel like they're more like a casual type shoe to wear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll break them out and give them some wear soon, though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those colors are kind of like even though like they're the same colors, they're like different,
Yeah,
like a different shade of it. Like it's
right. Yeah, it's just a
like
dark brown.
even that black kind of looks blue in some lights, some
Yeah,
lighting.
exactly.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I like them. I do like them. But yeah, man. Other than that, dude, just waiting for metallic fives right now.
that's the
And
next
all
on your list.
this the back with the 85s.
What do you think about that, man? You really think there's only going to be like 3 pairs?
I hate it. I mean, I think it's. I saw something today saying that supposedly now it's like 23,000. But
Yeah, that's what.
either
Yeah,
way, unless it's like 100,000, it doesn't matter. Like
right.
it's gonna be like a Travis release. You know what I mean? Like
It's
you have
worse,
all the
worse, worse
entries.
even.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not banking on that at all, man. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I might go back and grab the 2016 joints. They like $400 in my size. I was looking at those like a couple days ago. Like maybe I go that route, so now I got to worry about it. Not 85s, but I don't even know how
Oh,
much I
still
like.
pretty nice.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like even the leather on them's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, and I think they'll be more comfortable than the 85s too.
a lot of people say that, man. A lot of people say that
Yeah,
85s really ain't even comfortable.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll try to give them my 250, man. If they don't want it, I'll keep it moving. I'm
Yeah, we
not,
keep it moving. I'll just take my 250, go to Hibachi. You know how I do.
get
You
the
know what I'm
hibachi,
saying? Like,
balling out at the hibachi
yeah,
spot.
I didn't get these sneakers that I didn't need, but I'm at Hibachi right now. You
Right.
know what I mean?
They're just like, yo, throw me some more shrimp. Throw me. But no, I had a buddy, man. He hit me and was like, man, you want to get these for like a review, and then
Hmm.
I could take them and flip them. I was like, man, I'm not coming off $900, just to hold them and sell them like immediately. I was like, nah, they're not worth it. I'm good. If I get them on the retail tip, I'll get them. But the resale right now, the early pair price is crazy,
Yeah, it's crazy.
crazy, man.
I
So
mean, I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine if let's say like you paid the 900 or whatever,
the
and then
price tank,
well, not even just that, but like you know how like it is in sneakers. Like you one day we hear
mm-hmm.
oh there's 10,000 pairs. A couple days
Right?
later, oh guess
Exactly.
what? Now we found more. It's 23 now, and then
Right.
you'll pay that 900 and be like, oh we were all mistaken. It's a major GR 500,000 pair, and you're stuck
Right.
with a $900 pair.
Exactly.
Because bro, that's what would happen, and you know it.
Exactly.
You
Yep.
know
And
that's what would happen.
I'm like, nope, man. I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that. I'm not risking them getting got by the FedEx, UPS dudes. None of that,
Mhm.
man. I'm like, nah.
I
I mean,
just made a trade
yeah.
for the olive Travis's.
The which olives?
Not the ones that I just got. Not the
Oh,
ones that just came
the
out. I have
the
those right
white
there.
black olive. Yeah, 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 yeah,
The women sizing ones.
yeah. Yep.
I think those are look better.
Yeah, I like those. What was a new one? Reverse olive? Is that what they were calling them?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope.
Or medium olive.
Medium olive. That's what it was. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Yeah, I mean
nice.
I like those, but like I always like those ones a little bit more. I should have
Yeah,
got them at first, so I had to part with a
yeah.
couple things, but
Hey,
I
man, I got some stuff, man. I'm looking to move some pairs myself, dude. I'm like, so much stuff. I look at the stacks and I'm like, I'm not wearing these, man.
listen,
It's just,
I have to. I started in. You can't see it, but there's
yeah,
another room. There's another room right here.
right.
So this is all like connected. So like a
Yeah.
lot of the shoes that used to be in here are now against this wall
Oh,
on
okay.
this other side.
Yeah.
But in the other room outside of my hallway, it's the
Yeah.
same setup where it's 2 rooms,
Right.
and I'm building a recording studio in there right now.
Oh, okay.
And so
So,
listen. So I pulled up the carpet in there,
yeah.
and there was tile. Pulled up the tile. Nice hardwood floors, man.
Oh, nice.
Like the original hardwood
Yeah.
floors. Like my house is 125 years old. It was built in
I was gonna
19.
say from like years and
I
years ago.
got one
Yeah.
of those like huge houses that was built like back in the day.
Right.
And so like I was looking under this carpet, but in that room,
Mm-hmm.
same thing, bro.
Nice. So you ready
So
to move it,
so
clear it out?
I was like, yo, so I think what I might do is when I'm done with that, starting here and do that. So
Mm-hmm.
um I started to look through some of them shoes and I was like, so I put like 10 shoes on GOAT today.
No, nice. Yeah, dude, that's the way to go.
I
I've
got
never
I
done that versus like just selling them like StockX, whatever. But that's the move too? Put them on GOAT?
that's where I always sell all my shoes.
Yeah. I need to look into that, man. I haven't done that.
Cuz they you know what, they sell fairly quickly.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like I already sold 2 pairs and I only put them on there on my lunch break at 12.
Oh, that's what's up.
There's already 2 pairs have sold, so
All right. Yeah, I need to look into that, man. Because I'll just go to StockX and take the price and just do the transaction. But I'm like, can I get more for these somewhere else?
I'm not partnering with anything like
Yeah,
you know what I
major.
mean? Like,
Right, right, right.
like a lot of stuff that I didn't need or I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
or I know I'm not gonna wear, you know what I mean?
Yeah, some of
because
them
like
doubles and triples, man.
because it's it, bro, and it's not even as like a factor of like just the money thing, but it's like also the
Yeah,
space, bro. Because
yeah,
I mean, look, I started out the year buying a shoes, not even on this list, bro.
right,
So like,
exactly.
and I got 20 to 30 pairs of shoes on this list. So
Yeah,
I'm
that
about to start bringing in stuff this year. So I need the space too,
right, exactly. That's how I'm looking at it too, man. Like, I need to move some out to get ready for some stuff to come in.
Yeah.
If I just keep piling up, man, it's like stuff to the ceiling, in a couple of rooms. So same thing. I'm with you.
On a football note, I seen that your team hired a brand new coach today.
Yeah, Pete Carroll, man. They went young and somebody young and that's going to change the culture. I don't know what to think about it, dude.
Well,
I liked Antonio Pierce, man.
yeah, but like he really wasn't a good coach per se, like head coach.
Yeah,
He'd probably be a great linebacker coach or something, maybe
right.
defensive coordinator or something like that. But like
Yeah,
I think if they would like if the Steelers would have hired him, he would have
yeah,
been awesome in like 5 years. Because
yeah.
a team like the
That's
Steelers, like they'll stick with them, they'll make sure that he has
right,
everything he needs. Like the
right.
Raiders, like they're I mean, now that they got Brady, maybe they'll be a little bit different. Like we'll see.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
But
We'll
one
see.
thing that Pete Carroll will give you is stability, and that's something that the
Yeah.
Raiders have
So
not had.
that's
You
true.
know,
He ain't going nowhere. And he's a smart guy. I mean, he's done it. He's
he's
done it all.
73 though. He's the oldest coach ever.
Right. Which is crazy. And so of course, the Raiders get the oldest coach ever.
Yeah,
That's what we do, man.
you know, but
You give up your franchise
you-
to Garoppolo that never turned out to did anything.
yep.
Hurts, man.
And me and you are huge football fans, and we got two big games this weekend. So I want your picks.
My picks.
Buffalo versus KC at KC. Who wins
See,
it?
I got the picks that I want just because I hate KC. I want Buffalo to win. Now, will Buffalo win in KC against Mahomes and crew? That's going to be tough. I mean, they played lights out last week against Baltimore.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to do it again this week. I mean, that D-line in KC, you got Chris, what's the big dude name?
Chris Jones.
Yeah, man. Like,
He's a beast.
yeah, exactly. That's going to be a different ball game for them. And, I mean, I think Buffalo can still do it.
They
It's gonna
could,
be
but
tough.
like it just seems like Patrick. They just find a way every time.
Yeah, he switched on like a different gear, man.
Yeah.
And it's playoffs, and plus
All right.
the refs. But then Philly and
So
Washington.
are you picking Buffalo to win or not?
I'm not gonna pick Buffalo to win.
Okay, so you're going KC. All right.
Yep, I'm gonna pick KC.
On the flip side, we have
Yep,
Washington
NFC and Philly.
and Philly. Now Philly's been great all year. They got Saquon Barkley, who looks like Barry Sanders 2.0 out here.
Right.
And then you got Jaden Daniels, who, bro, like
he's got the it factor.
Yeah.
But Washington been winning a lot of like last minute games, man.
Yeah.
Like, late. I mean, they beat up on whoever that was that they played recently. But other than them, they've been like these last minutes, down to the wire. I don't think they're gonna do that in Philly. So I'm honestly, but then again, I don't know. Jalen Hurts, he'd been like hurt too though. Like last week, he was playing like kind of like with like one leg or something, wasn't he? Really?
Yeah, and he was in concussion protocol coming into that game. So.
Yeah, exactly. So he kind of like held together with like duct tape a little bit.
I think he'll be a little bit more healthy.
Yeah,
I mean, if Saquon doesn't run all over the damn field, which he probably will,
right?
They in trouble. But I think with Jaden Daniels, he's a future star in this league, man. Like I look forward to see what happens with him.
I think it's too soon for Jaden.
I was just gonna say that. My heart wants to see Jaden Daniels go all the way with it.
Yep.
I mean, but like he either loses this week or next week. Either way, he's not winning the chip this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that he's not gonna win tomorrow on Sunday. The Philly will make it to the Super Bowl, and on the other side,
it's hard to pick him.
Patrick Mahomes is Josh Allen's kryptonite.
Right, exactly.
But I expect
Mahomes to like sprain an ankle, run into the tent, and come right back out and keep playing, dude.
But I fully expect the Chiefs to narrowly
Yeah, exactly. Like it'll be a close game. I can see
I
that.
think it's gonna be an awesome game.
Yeah, I
Um,
I
I've
wish
been
it was tomorrow. I hate waiting until Sunday.
I know, bro.
Straight
I know, bro. But listen, like,
up.
it's gonna be dope.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, I'm with you. I'm thinking KC and Philly.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I hope I'm wrong because I like to see a different matchup, but we'll see. But yeah, if I got to pick, put money on the line, put my life on the line, I'm picking KC and Philly.
How you feel about getting back to sneakers for a second? I know you're
Yeah.
a Kobe guy. How you feel about those white sixes that are coming out?
The Kobe sixes?
Yeah,
Oh, the All Star joints. All Star.
those are dropping next month too.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's why I pick. That's why I skip stuff like Black Cements, Dion saying people like, you copying the Dion? No, man. You copying it? No. It's
Yeah,
too much coming, man. We've been
yeah,
talking about it so long.
yeah,
The Kobe All Star, I like them. I mean, they're like almost like a cream kind of color,
yeah,
like not
yeah,
bright white like the Halo stuff.
yeah. And it looks like the sock liner's like a light pink too.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And they have like the little stars all over it. I
Yeah,
like it as a different touch, man. Like, yeah, I'm big. The Kobe's is my jam, man, and I like the different stuff because that's like a pair you'll look at like 5 years from now, and it's something that stands out.
yeah. I'm gonna go for those too.
Yeah,
Next, like I said, February is gonna be
crazy expensive.
February is gonna be a crazy expensive month.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'm probably not going to be spending 250 on Bred 85s, unless they, like you said, they stumble on 80,000 more pairs out there or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be next to impossible, y'all.
I
Uh,
mean, you never know.
you know,
Like I remember those I think it was those olives
yeah.
right there that
Hmm.
dropped, and I remember that morning of the release, like I went live and everything, and
Yeah.
I was looking at the stock numbers, and there was only like 600 or something, 800 pairs in my size.
Stupid. Yeah.
But maybe even less than that. I was like really, I was looking at it like, there's no way I'm gonna hit this,
Right. It was insane.
and I hit it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you there, you possibly can hit on some stuff
Yeah.
just
I mean,
because.
somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to
Yeah,
hit.
somebody's got to get it.
Right. Right.
You
Agreed.
know,
I'm not saying this is an absolute no for everybody, but I'm not banking on it. Let's just say that.
I think like if they if they're only dropping it like the tier 0 stores, dude, like it's gonna be even
Mhm.
harder because like the back door gonna be wide open,
They
bro.
are, they in the trunk right now, and somebody
Yeah, if they're
making a
selling for
drop off.
1,000 a pop, bro.
Yeah,
Like that means that they're probably selling them to them for 500 a piece or something.
right. And
You
they
know,
taking it
600 a
all
piece,
day.
something like that.
Yeah, all day. If you're a manager at what XYZ store and they say here's the extra 250,
Yeah.
here we go or whatever. Yeah, man. But yeah, so much coming, so much on the way, dude.
What about the black toes? You already got those, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't. I was looking at them, 100. I'm seeing them for like 180 bucks right now, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
no,
you could go through some channels and get them for like 150.
right,
Oh,
right.
I'm cool.
No, I believe it. I believe it. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean I'm not in a rush to get them. I mean, eventually, because I like the story. I know a lot of people don't like the text on there with
Yeah.
no wings logo.
Yeah, I like it. I mean,
Yeah,
I,
I like
I
the
mean,
history, man.
it's a cop, something
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy.
yeah,
We'll see how everything else plays out.
right. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
do you think the metallic fives will be hard to get?
Uh, fives have not been. Those are going to be special.
They're
But I'm
special.
hearing they're going to be a pretty decent GR. Like, stock should be pretty heavy.
Yeah,
So if they're going to be a JD and finish line and places like that, I don't think it'll be hard to get. I don't think so for real. I mean, I'm seeing people getting them now for like 350,
yeah.
you know, which isn't insane because it's not due until what's it is it mid-February?
The eighth.
8th. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, so we got like
Yeah,
two and a
about
half weeks.
yeah, yeah. And we got those the super high Kobe nines like around the same time almost. Pass on those. As much as I love them, I can't wear those shoes, man.
Yeah, they're dropping a lot of Kobe's this year.
A ton, a ton. What
Yeah,
the Kobe's is the next pair after the All Stars and the What the Kobe's for sure.
I feel like those Kobe sixes are gonna be tough.
Yeah, me too. I do. I mean,
Um,
those year to Mamba, they weren't everywhere. Like they, like some of the past ones, they were like more limited than some of the other ones that dropped recently.
yeah, so it's like I think that one. I
Hmm.
think I just feel like when it comes to Kobe's, like the sixes is probably like the one
The,
everybody knows and wants
right,
kind of thing,
right.
and
The,
you
the
know,
one they limit more than others for
and
sure.
people that don't even know what they're getting. They're the white Grinches, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right. That's not what that
Uh, you know
uh,
what I mean.
no, I'm with you. I'm with you for sure.
But yeah, like I don't know, man.
What's next on your hit list, man?
The metallic fives.
Yeah, yeah. Those are my favorite fives, man, of all time. I mean, I
Yeah,
got the white, the fire red with the white silver tongue. I want the ones with the black tongue.
the black tongue's coming this year, bro.
Yeah, I know
That's
those are dope.
those are my jam, dude.
Yeah, but the metallics, man, those are the truth. And I missed them. I haven't had those, man, since forever. Pair I had last, like the air bubble, like decayed. It was terrible. It was like in the trash.
Yeah,
Had I known, I'd have kept them and did something with them.
and then yeah, so it's like those, and then uh,
Black toes.
I'm gonna get the black toes one way or another.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's factored into my budget. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but I'll be honest, if I get I'll be honest with you, if I get the bread somehow,
Hmm.
I probably will wait on the
Yeah.
black toes.
Same for sure.
Um, but I may not. I don't know. I mean, it's just I can get them for 150. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go much lower than that. So
Yeah, I think. I mean, right. You can get them kind of whenever. I think they'll be hanging around for a while. Maybe
yeah,
one.
I mean the packaging's dope. I mean
Yeah.
the whole reimagined thing's been great. I mean,
Yeah.
um, we're getting two reimagined in 1 month. Like, who would have thought that would ever be a thing?
Yeah. It's nuts, man.
Yeah,
All of this is like, you got a girl, man, a lady, Valentine's Day, dude. It's like
that's
take,
another thing.
take $800 or whatever from me, and then it's Valentine's Day too.
Yeah,
Just looking at you, give you the side eye.
yeah, you got all these shoes and she got nothing.
Right. Here's some flowers. Be like,
you know, um, we're actually going to like a really nice restaurant next Saturday, like ahead
nice.
of Valentine's Day. So,
Nice. You're gonna go before the rush
yeah.
because those restaurants, man, they
Dude, have
just
you ever tried to go
rake
somewhere on
people.
Valentine's Day?
Ah, it's terrible, dude. Yeah, I definitely stopped doing that long ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool if you can like make it work, but then
Yeah,
you like smashed in with all these people and like I
right.
don't, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
it's not really that enjoyable. I don't
No,
think. You know what I mean? I'd
no.
rather do it on like a whole different day
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
yeah, and just chill and relax and just enjoy it.
Yeah, what I've done
I mean,
past,
you can do the same stuff on a Tuesday, bro, and
right?
it's gonna be just as cool.
Exactly, without all the crowd.
Yeah, and Valentine's Day's on a Friday this year too, so
Yeah, all right. It's gonna be
you know.
great. Back.
But I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot coming, man. There's a lot coming, and I mean, it's cool, and like I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to it and everything. But like,
Yeah,
I just feel like some of these releases are just not gonna be there. Like as far as
yeah.
stock, like
That's what I'm hearing, man. Like all this talk about undefeated fours and this grail and that
bro, I
thing.
forgot about undefeated fours.
Shattered backboards was the rare air fours.
Do you like the rare air stuff?
The fours. Dude, I got black fours. I got I got a few black fours. So it's like I really don't need those at all. They're cool with the red accent, a little blue accent, but
The upside down
yeah, is it worth 215, 220? Like,
when they just look like breads with blue on them.
yeah, exactly. Right. And I
Like
got two pair of breads. I got a leather one and I got the new buck one.
yeah.
And it's like, do I need those?
I'm
Definitely.
really not all those rare air style. Like I don't really like them.
Nah, like the
and it's
ones. Nah, no, thank you.
and like I don't know if the hype for them is real or if it's like fake hype because
Right.
like people like seem to like them, but like I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Like, I
People
don't.
are like I know people like the patch on the tongue, but
Yeah,
like how much you gonna play with a patch, man? Like I mean, once you put your
yeah,
pants on, the patch is gone. You know, like
yeah. Like,
all right,
what are you gonna do with that? Like,
that's cool.
and then like I sit there and like one question that I always ask myself, like when I'm trying to decide on if I like something or not,
Hmm.
I if it reminds me of something, is like would I ever grab this instead of the thing that it reminds me of?
Right.
And if
Right.
the answer is no,
A pass.
it's
Yep.
a pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, I'm telling you, like, even because as much as I love metallic fives, like, I got to get those just because, but I got the black, I'm on my year fives. Like, I said those next to each other. It's like, okay, very similar. One is like a age look and one is not.
yeah,
Then I'm like, it's just kind of dumb. But I'm like, am I going to sell that pair? Probably not. I'll just have both. But yeah, like on the fours, yeah, I don't need those rare Air Fours. And the rare air has what else? Is the ones I've seen those, and
there's the threes,
is it a three? Dang, it is a three too. Yeah.
and then they have a rare air 11 too.
Ah,
Like
yeah.
that's we're supposed to get three, which I still don't understand how that's gonna work.
Yeah, like three Jordan
We're
11s.
supposed to get three Jordan 11s this year.
That's right, which is crazy. I can't imagine that actually happening, dude. So much
Game,
just get pushed and canceled and all of that. You know?
there's no way. There's no way we're getting through this year
Nah, I can't.
without some kind of pushback or
Yeah.
cancel. I mean, they even they canceled one of the SB4s, the red one.
Yep, right. They canceled that. I saw they canceled the PlayStation Air Force One. I'm like, I don't know. Who wanted that anyway? Not me.
Yeah,
Whatever. Or, yeah, I heard that was canceled or not confirmed. I don't know.
yeah, because that was I forgot all about that they were doing that.
Yeah.
It's just so much. Like normally, like I remember
Yeah.
every release, but there's just so many. I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
like
It's too much.
I'm playing it on like a month to month basis. So it's like,
Right.
is it really coming? Like,
Right. It's almost
is this
February.
really dropping? Like,
Yeah. January was kind of easy, you know. We'll see. But yeah, man, that's why I just skip a lot of stuff because I know, we ain't even to the meat. We ain't to the meat yet. We just getting started.
no, I mean, flu game 12s.
A must.
Did you forget about those?
I did.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Damn. Right. Exactly.
when those releases come around, like I need to have money for that.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna be like, man, I just spent $1,000 last month on this, and this.
Yeah.
Let me do it again. Nah.
But it's like I sold 2 shoes, I made a trade to get a
Right.
shoe, so, like, I
Yeah.
like now I feel like I can buy stuff because, like, I moved
Yeah.
some stuff out, you know what I mean?
Right. You gotta be
I was
like,
like, "Oh, Field Jack's cool." You know what I'm saying?
right. Be
Let him come
smart with
on
the
in, let him bring
budget.
those in, yeah.
Exactly. That's like I'm saying. Like the field jacks was like, if I hit, I'll grab. But other than that, I'm good. I'm not. I don't need to chase those at all.
Yeah, but,
You know.
for the, for the, uh for the Travis's, I traded, a pair of Lost and Founds
Okay.
because you know I had a bunch of pairs of those.
You did like 3 or 4 pairs, something crazy.
A pair of White Cement 3s
Okay. Oh, the reimagines.
because you know I
Gotcha.
had a bunch of pairs of those.
Right. There you go. That's when they
Um,
come in handy.
a pair of UNC toes.
UNC toes. Oh wow, the ones.
Yeah,
Okay,
a
that's not
pair of
bad at all.
UNC toes, um, and like $200.
That's not bad at all, man.
Yeah,
Especially with all that extra you had. That's nothing. You're like, all right, that's an easy deal.
yeah.
Somebody made out. That's what's up,
Like
man.
I didn't want to like when he wanted the UNC toes on top. I was like, bro, like and $200. And then I was sitting there thinking about like I'm giving up exactly what the shoe's worth,
Yeah.
but it was really only $200 because all that stuff was just sitting here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like,
Right. Right.
you know what I mean? And I cleared out some space. So
Right.
and even
Exactly.
the UNC toes, I still got another pair right there.
See the box.
So it's like you know what I mean? It's like
Right. My UNC toes right here, and
yeah.
they
So
even
it's like,
go wild.
but yeah. So yeah, I'm getting those in. I'm super excited about those.
That's dope, man. Congrats, dude.
But yeah, but no, man, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, man, I had to pop in, dude. I'm like, man, I miss y'all, man. Miss the chat. It's just we've been traveling, man. We was in New York last weekend.
Yeah.
So we've been just moving, man, on the move. But yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to pop in, man, and say what up for the night, my man.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys go follow Daddy Seed. We call him DS over in these parts.
DS.
Follow him on Instagram at
That's it. At the real Daddy Seed. I'm sorry, real Daddy Seed on IG, YouTube Daddy Seed.
yep.
That's it.
Make sure you guys give him a follow and subscribe if you haven't already, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you for coming through, man. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll see you
man. For
next week
sure.
or something if you're free, bro.
All right, brother. Good seeing you, my man.
Salute, bro.
Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, make sure you guys give him a follow if you haven't, man. He's a good dude, man. Let's see, man. Where did we leave off in the chat? Eric said, "Do you think the Diamond Turf one will restock?" I'm not really sure. My expertise is mostly in Jordans. I'm not really sure if they will or not, but most times new sneaker sells out. There's probably a good chance it does at some point. The Blueberry 12s kind of surprised people. I mean, it's a nice looking shoe. I didn't buy it, but I did see it. I mean, looks like a cherry 12, but blue. I mean, it's definitely cool. It looks good in hand. Looks good on feet. Anthony Hernandez, if you had to choose between Lucky Shorts or Alma Manure Jordan 3 Diffused Blue, Alma Manure Jordan 3. I think that shoe's so dope. I like that a lot. That's a must cop. That's coming out in March. Need money for that too. RX Fly Fishing said he hit on a 10.5. Dope. Goon Baby gets everything. Everything. I just wanted to hit so I can get my email into the system of getting a W if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing when it comes to Travis, man. I'm not sure. I don't think so though, but I see what you're saying though. You got to get it. You got to get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? Super K said he passed on the Black Cats as well. I somebody else asked that too, man. I don't know. No shoe ever sells out, but it was really limited. It was really limited. That's all I know. There really wasn't a lot of pairs. Um, I'd probably check local stores and see if they got any stock in. Bearded Sagittarian, what up, my guy? Lifter said, I got the regular olives this month too. They're such a great pair. I know. When I was talking to you last week about it, man, when you said, or the other week, I think it was last week, whenever you said that you got them, man, I was like, you know what? I need to get those too before it cost me more. So I had to part with a couple of things, man, but like, I had triples of a lot of those things. So it's like, it's not really that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, and I get a dope shoe, and I get to move out, some boxes, some stock in my house. Yeah, I use Goat a lot too. Yeah. Robert Sneaker Garage, what's up, man? Salute to you, bro. I already bought 2 pairs or not, bro. It's so easy to do that, man. So easy. It's gonna be, Dion's kid. Both his kids are going in the draft, I think, this year. I don't know where Shador's gonna go, man. I don't know. It depends on who believes in him, I would say. Some people were saying that he's going to be great, and some people saying he's going to be Justin Fields. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Bills by 50. It's gonna be Eagles versus Bills at the Super Bowl, says Salvador. All right, man. We'll see. Christian M says I'm always taking L's on the Travis. We all do, man. We all do. We got some W's tonight. I got a W. We got, I want to say maybe about 5 or 6 people in the chat got a W tonight on the Field Jack. So salute and just keep trying. You'll get them. Lifter got the Bills and the Commanders. Okay, so you're going both underdogs. Bills 31, Chiefs 28. Spartan kicks Dino Stacks. What up, my guy? Somebody kicked you out? I don't know about that, buddy. Okay. There's 335 million people in the U.S. as of 2023, and there are only 10,000 pairs. Forget about it. Yeah. The black-toed Jordan 1 is a cop with or without the wings. Crown Heights gang said, I like the silver tongue fives better for some reason. Yeah, I mean they're cool. The black tongue's where it's at though for me. The black tongue. Oh yeah, I can't wait for those to drop. How y'all feel about the cool? I love cool gray nines. I love cool gray nines. They're not bad at all. It's another one of those ones that like I wanted them to bring back, and they decided to bring it back in the year where they're bringing everything else back. So I don't know, man. Can't buy it all, so it's like tough decisions got to be made, man. But I like them. I like them. I like nines. It's crazy that the non-numbered pair of Kobe Air Force is more than the numbered pair. I didn't even know that. Wilson Morales, man, what up? What up? He says, salute my brother. I already got my Field Jacks. They're actually nice in hand and comfy. Hey, that's dope, man. I got a W tonight on the Travis website. First time I ever hit. I ordered those Air Force Ones from the Travis website, but it wasn't no draw. They was just selling everybody them bogus pairs. But like this was my first like real W on a Travis website. I didn't think this day was ever gonna come. I gave up hope, but I stuck with it. I like to thank my mama for raising me right. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I did. I actually hit on the Travis website tonight, man, and I think it's a dope. I mean, it's a dope shoe. It's definitely um, not for everybody, but like I think it's pretty cool. I like the colorway is dope. It looks like it's comfortable. Julio Abreu said I went to the Nike outlet and got the green glue threes for 110. That's a win for me. That's not a bad price for those. Materials on that shoe are pretty nice too. Don't need those trainers. Quality on the green glows are nice. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but like, nah, for real though, it's like when you hit on it, like when you hit on a Travis, dude. When you hit on a Travis, even if it's not the most hype Travis, like it's still cool because like they don't give out W's for them, bro. You know what I mean? Like, how many Travises have they put out, and how many have you gotten for retail? Like, see, I like stuff like the trainers because I know nobody's gonna have them in my area for sure. That's true. That's true. Ain't nobody gonna have those trainers where I live. That's true. But listen, y'all, man, like I'm gonna get to shutting this down, man. Like, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Congratulations to everybody that got a W on the Field Jacks tonight. Thank you guys for all your continued love and support. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It's totally free. It does more to help my channel than you realize. It puts all these live streams and the videos in front of more people. When we hit 20K this year, and we will hit 20K this year, I'm gonna do something special for all you guys, man. Like, I'm gonna put something together to celebrate that milestone. So, sub up if you're new. Show up to the next live stream next Friday. I'm trying to get some videos out for you this upcoming week. And I just appreciate all the support, man. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and enjoy those football games. But I love you guys. I'll see you all very soon. I'm out. Peace.